Here we go. We have a question sub arrays with equal number of occurrences. So you have given an array and two integers, say x and y. Our task is to find the number of sub arrays in which the number of occurrences of x is equal to the number of occurrences of y. So we have this example. If I take this subarray, the occurrence of x, which is 1, the occurrence is 1 and occurrence of y is 0. In this subarray, occurrence of x is 1 and occurrence of y is also 1. So this is a valid subarray. And the same applies for this. This is a valid subarray. So the output is 2 only. In this, first value is 4 and second value is 6. If I take this, the frequency of value x is 0, frequency of value y is also 0. If I take this, same applies here. If I take this, same. Then if I take this, same. If I take this, same. Then this for the resultant is also same. So we have in total 6 subarrays. So let's try to build the approach. So let's say we have this subarray and x value is 2, y value is x value is 1, y value is 2. In this question we're gonna use map. So let's find out how map is useful here. So first we have this, and in this, before this, let me tell you, we need two variables. First, it will count frequency of A. Initially it is 0. Then another for frequency of B. Here it is also 0. And what we'll do is we will check frequency of A minus frequency of B. Is it present in our map? If yes, we're gonna need the frequency. So why this? Because let's say we are at a stage of the frequency of x, frequency of x. Let's say let's say frequency of x is 1 and frequency of y is 3. So we are at this stage, and now frequency of x, frequency of A or frequency of x is 3 and here it is 5. So the difference here is 2. The difference here is 2. Means in between there is a subarray. In between there is a subarray. How? So the difference for this equation is 2. So there is a one subarray with frequency of 2 for both. So let's try to understand what I mean. So let's first iterate in this. Here frequency of A is 0, frequency of B is also 0. So map we will fill 0 with value 1, with value 1, but this subarray is valid. So initially we have to fill this value, this entry in our map. Already this entry is present in our map before the iteration. Why? So you will get it afterwards. First we have this. Here frequency of A is 0, frequency of B is 0, frequency of A minus frequency of B is also 0. How many 0 frequency is there? There's only one frequency present in map with the frequency of 0, with different frequency of 0. Difference frequency of 0, the output is 1. The output is 1 means this is one, there's a one array, one sub array in our array. So let me take answer variable also. This is our answer. Initially its value is 0. Now using this value we're gonna update our answer. Answer now has 1. So we have found this f0 fa minus fb. So we need to update. fa is 0 here and fb is also 0 here. So 0 minus 0 is 0. So we're gonna need to update this. Just bear with me, you will get it afterwards. So next we have this element. Here f0 is 0 and fb is also 0. The difference is also 0. And how many values, how many frequency are there with this? There's two values. So we have this array this subarray and this subarray. So this two signifies two subarray is there in the array with the same number of frequency. So we need this two, and using this two we're gonna need to update our answer. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Till here we have three subarrays. So next let's find out. So next we have this. So its frequency, x value is 1, and now x frequency will change. Its frequency is 1. Before that, I think I missed a condition. Fa minus Fb, uh, previous till here. Fa is 0 and Fb is also 0. So I missed the update. So let's update it. So now let's move forward. We have frequency 1. We have frequency 1 till here. So 1 minus 0. Is 1 present in the map? No, it is not. So we will pick the default value. Default value is 0. So we will add 0 in our answer. And now we need to update 1 because FA is 1 and FB is 0. So we need to update our 1. We need to insert 1 with value 1. So let's move forward. Then we have this. So this 1 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. How many? How many? These zeros are there. 3 zeros are there. How? So let's find out. First is this. Next is this. Next is this. So in this subarray, the frequency of value x is equal to the frequency of value y. So we need to add 3 here. So let's add 3. Value will become 6. And don't forget to insert the value. Now value will become 4. At this stage, the frequency will become 4. So let's move forward. We have again 2. It will become 2. So FA is 1 minus 2 minus 1. Answer is minus 1. Is minus 1 there? No, minus 1 is not there. We're gonna pick default value. Default value is 0. So we'll add 0 here. Now it's time to insert minus 1 with the frequency 1. So let's move forward. We have 1. So its frequency will become 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. How many zeros are there? 4 zeros are there. So let's find out. What are those 4 zeros? First is this. Next is this. Next is this. Next is this. So you can clearly see what are those 4 subarrays. So we need to add 4 here. So let's add 4. So now the difference for this value is 0. So we need to update 0 with one more frequency. So let's move ahead. Then we have again 1. 1, we gonna need to update this. So 3 minus 2 will become 1. So how many ones are there? Only single. So let's find out which is that subarray. That subarray is this. This is the subarray. We have this one here. So we need to update 1. So answer is 11. Then we need to also insert 1 with one more frequency. So let's move ahead. So no more values left. Our answer is 11 in this case. So what are the steps that we need to follow? First, we need to take sure frequency of x and frequency of y. Then we have a for loop. In this, whenever we find x value and whenever we find y value, we need to increment the corresponding frequencies. Then in the map, we need to find the difference. Map dot contains fa minus fb. If this value is there, then we pick that value, else we will pick the default value. So we just need to get the value. Then we need to also add the value. If value is there, then we just need to increment the frequency. If value is not there, we need to put the frequency. But there's a shortcut. we can use map.merge. If value is not there, it will just add the value with frequency 1. If value, if key is there, if key is there, it will add it will add 1 to the value. If key is not there, it will just put 1 in the value. So map.merge first key, then value. In this value, we need to just add 1. Then we need to write this integer, this, then sum. So at the end, we just need to return our answer. So let's try to write the code. So first, we have map, a hash map. Then we need to return the answer. First, we need to put the key 0 and the corresponding value 1. Then frequency of A, frequency of B, and answer. We have a simple for loop. If the current element is equal to x, frequency of A will increment, or it is equal to y, frequency of B will increment. Then we need to get the difference of frequencies between A and B in the map. If it is there, we need to pick the value. If it is not there, we need to just get the default value. Then one more step, we need to also insert the difference between the frequencies. So that's the overall code. So let's give it a try, and let's talk about time and space complexity. In this code, the time complexity is order of n, space complexity is order of n also. Code is given in the description box. If you guys have any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Thank you all for watching.